La 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 la, send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our Queen England. Hello everybody and welcome to the latest episode of OIS in Source, the Football Manager save with Just Football and the Nordic Football Podcast. We are back and wow, have a look at this guys, because England are the European champions. And although we mentioned in the last episode that yes, in real life the Euros have been cancelled, what a way to rub it into us that we're not going to be enjoying this football festival in the summer. With the news that in the world of Football Manager, England are the champions. 5-0, they beat France in the European Championship finals. An unbelievable success. England win the Euros. You know, let's have a quick look at this just before we get into the episode. We've got a lot to get through today. But yeah, Danny Welbeck hat-trick. Dele Alli and James Ward-Prowse have won England the Euros. We're in the summer transfer window, about to go into a massively important transfer window for Orgrita. But yeah, we have to start here. This was the teams in the Euro 2020 final. Griezmann, Martial, Mbappe, Pogba. You've taken one hell of a beating, lads, because Butland, Michael Keane, John Stones, Eric Dyer, Cresswell, Ward-Prowse, Henderson, Dele Alli, Reece Nelson, Danny Welbeck, Harry Kane. I mean, what do you make of that? England, the world champions. Rashford was there on a bench. Sam Byram. So yeah, what a start to this episode. We've been following it a little bit. We were watching some of the progress. We talked about it on the last episode, the beginning of the tournament, and we said we'd be going through it. England beat Belgium in the semi-finals, and France beat Holland. But yeah, there we go. So congratulations to England, and yeah, what a shame that we aren't going to be enjoying the Euros in real life, eh? But anyway, the absence of real football means we are in the Football Manager world, and let's get kicking into this episode of OIS in Source, because we have a lot to discuss now. I have to give an apology to the watchers for the last episode, because we said we were going to come back for the Malmo game, but well, effectively that Malmo game was a bit of a disaster. We played the game, and then halfway through the match at half time it crashed. We ran out of memory on the computer, and then we decided to come back and record it from half time. Recorded another episode from half time, and the microphone had serious issues. Basically, the output wasn't switched on, and so it was a bit of a disaster all round that episode. We still have it in the archives, but I don't think it's going to see the light of day. It wasn't much of a great episode. To be honest, you didn't miss much. We lost. And losing has been a bit of a theme of late, and that is what we're going to talk about shortly. But yes, this game, we were subjected to a 2-0 defeat. Pretty straightforward in the end. Erdil Rakic penalty. And that was Søren Rieks' first game of the season. We talked about Søren Rieks and said he's going to be a man, you know, could be a turning point of the campaign for us. Well, kind of pie in the sky, to be honest, because he was awful in that first game. We'll talk about him in a minute. We'll show you how he's got on. And then, yeah, 1-0. Then the counter-attack. And 86th minute, we'd gone attacking. Didn't pay off. Own goal. Amir Hodzic, the former Malmo man, the academy player who was on loan for us from Nottingham Forest, and that was that 2-0. So yeah, lost that game, which obviously was to be expected, but this is where things have really taken a turn for the worse. We got absolutely battered against Örebro, 5-1, and this is a big worry. A big worry for Jota Borgson. it's the second game of the season that we've conceded 5 goals. And we'll just show you a couple of them now. I mean, down the flanks, we've got this 5-man defence. It doesn't seem to be working at the moment, maybe. Christopher Lina with an own goal. Another own goal there just after the Malmo game. And in general, we decided to play Ryan Brewster, who has signed a new contract, which is great news. The former Liverpool youngster. We decided to give him his first start because we are struggling in attack. We're really struggling to find that balance in attacking play. But we did get a goal back. It's a nice move. Patrick with the equaliser. But yeah, they took the lead straight away. And we'll leave the match now. It just got worse and worse from there. And we ended up losing it 5-1. And, what happened after that, there were consequences. The board were disappointed. Cannot be ignored, and the fans have voiced their discontent. We were insecure. The job status, Jota Borgsen, job security is now dipped. It was insecure, and it's only just recovered in the last few days to satisfied, which is good. But the board were not happy with that defeat. Job security, like I say, at the moment, I guess it will be all right. But it moved to insecure. So we do have a little bit of work to do, to be honest. Shane Long, job's insecure. Maybe he fancied the Leeds job. But yeah, it was a massive blow for us, losing that match. And it raises big question marks. This is the table now. We're in the relegation zone. I mean, it's still up in the air. It's still, we can still recover it. Things are okay. We've got 13 games to play. 2 points off 12th. We can get out of it. We've got a poor goal difference, but only 1 point off the bottom as well. And it's a little bit worrying, our current form, I have to say. So we now bring you, we're about to play Degerfors, who are 14th, as you can see. So this is literally the two teams just outside, one outside in the relegation playoff and one in the relegation zone. This is a game we cannot afford to lose this game. This is a must-win match. So you're going to join us for this must-win game. We've picked the teams already because we've then got Norrköping and Hammarby. We're going to be really up against it if we don't win this game. We'll talk about the transfer window after the match because there have been one or two little bits of pieces. No incomings for us at the moment, but there has been some news on the outgoing front. But before we do that, let's get into this match. This is the team we're picking today. So we're going to jig it around again. We decided to bring back Johan Andersson into the team, the Swedish not youngster, he's 25. But he's been out for quite a while. He's not played for us for quite some time. But we decided to jig up the centre of defence. As you can see there, we played Haugesson in a friendly during that 2-week break we had during the Euros. He played in that, but apart from that, he's not played in 6 matches since the EF Core defeat. He's going to come back into the team. AIK want him at the moment. He's wanted by AIK, but we've said we're not going to sell him publicly. They came out, they tried to steal him from us and say that they're going to take him. He'll come back into the team. Batista Mendy is currently linked with a lot of clubs, as you can see. And that is not going away. He's linked with a £1.5 million move, which would change our finances completely. But anyway, Ruben Gatta's going to come into the team now. Unfortunately, he is off. We talked about this on the last episode. He will be leaving the club in the summer. We said that we were having trouble tying him down on a new contract, and he has now agreed terms with Caen in League 1. League 1, so that's a big move for him. It's a very good move for him, to be honest. And we said he's our Patrice Evra of the future. Unfortunately, we've not been able to tie him down, which is a real shame. But we're going to play him in this game because we've got him till the end of the season. He's not played for quite a while, but we really need all the help we can get in this match. We need all our best players from now to the end of the season. We lost, obviously, Alexis Yaguda, the centre midfielder, the Cameroonian. And we've been struggling, I think, in midfield in the last 2 games. Sebastian Carlsen's back now from injury, and he's played the last 2. He's done okay, formerly of Inter Milan. But we've lost both games, so he's under pressure to perform, I think, a little bit. And we're going to bring in for this match. We had Søren Reeks in the last 2 games, but he's not cut it. So we're going to drop him for this game. Reeks will be dropped to the bench, and we're going to bring in Jens Kahoost, who's a youngster. He's got a lot of potential. He's only 20, and I do really rate him. Good stats on him. You can see he's got a good mix of technical, mental, and physical. And in real life, he plays in Denmark. He's moved on from Orgritta's academy in real life, but we've tied him down. And then we're going to bring Oppert and Gwet back into the side. He's been out injured for quite a while and not managed to regain his place. We need him now. We need everyone we can get. We're going to play Gyökeres and we're going to play Patrick. Now, we've experimented with Patrick on the left in recent games because he can play there. As a left-sided sort of striker, inverted forward. But last match, it didn't work against Örebro and we got absolutely battered. So we're going to play him now. And look at by the way, just one little bit of transfer news. Look at our young 20-year-old keeper wanted by Arsenal. I don't know about loan. I don't know why Arsenal are looking for players on loan, to be honest. That's never going to happen. But it shows you that he's quite highly rated. Keyboom has played every single match this season, but Anderson did come on against Örebro for his first appearance in Allsvenskan because Keyboom was awful in that game. He had a really, really bad match. But we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, Keyboom, because he's been very good for us this season. So, and Den Haag won him as well in the Netherlands. Anyway, let's get into this game. This is the team we're going to play, and obviously going to leave Reeks not even in the squad. Timmy Stark's going to be on the bench. Success in Wusu is back, but I'm going to keep him on the bench. Fernandez has done well for the under-21s lately, so we're going to have him just on the bench. We've all mentioned in the comments. And by the way, before we start this game, please hit that like button on this video, please, if you're watching. It would really mean a lot to us. It helps us to maybe get exposure to more people. And obviously a comment as well. And I've seen some great comments. ADT, thanks a lot for your interaction. I hope you're enjoying the episodes and also giving some good advice. So thank you for your participation. Let's get into this game now. These were the results from earlier. Yeah, happy with that team. And let's do it, do or die. This is a do or die game. Not the easiest to predict, says Simon Rosen from the Swedish Football Chronicle. He says he's not putting money on Degerfors. Even though Orgritta are struggling, I still fancy them to win this game. Hope he's right. But then again, the bookmakers make Degerfors evens favourites. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, we've got one of the worst defensive records in the league. Well, let's get into it. Transfer window, we've got a few journalist questions. Will there be any deals in the coming weeks? We won't be discussing any transfer stories today. Particular area of squad you're looking to in the future. Tempted to say attack, to be honest, but no, we need to focus on this game. We need to focus on this match. How have your preparations been affected by the 12-day gap? I'm going to say we're invigorated by the rest. This is massive for us. Absolutely massive. Jonathan Levi, we've played him a few times this season, and he's always done really well against us. Going to go hard tackling on him and close him down. I think the only player that maybe I'm a bit worried not starting is Success in Wusu. But yeah, we had a team meeting. Tried to lift the spirits of the players, but you can see there the morale is not great, is it? Let's just tell them to go out there and impress me. So guys, before we, if you want to give a prediction before this game starts, then feel free. Like I say, a huge game. This is going to define our season, in my opinion. If we lose this match, it could be curtains for Jota Borgsen. His 4-year spell at Orgritta. And there's Ruben Gatta, back in the team today, and he's off to Caen. We need him to do well. And he's lost the ball straight away. And now Mardzic clears it. Yeah, as I say, it could be curtains for Jota Borgsen if we lose this game. So I'm going to just change the tactics because I just want us to be completely structured and counter. I don't care if we draw. I'm going to stay on the feet. Run at defence. Yeah, as I say, I don't care if we... and the other thing is, I don't care if we draw this game. We just cannot lose. Get rid of the offside trap. Absolutely cannot lose this match. A win would be... I mean, the aim is a 1-0 sort of sneaker 1-0 win. I've been looking at the stats of our team and compared to the league comparisons, and our passing, our finishing, it's really low in the league in terms of the rankings. We do have a lot of other good elements, but there are some holes in this team for sure. We just need to stay up this season and then try and rebuild. But the form at the moment is worrying. Here's Nguet now. Patrick. Gyökeres scores. 1-0 to OIS. He is a magnificent finisher, Victor Gyökeres, and he's buried it. Nguet to Patrick. Gyökeres loves those inside runs, arriving late into the box, and he banged it home top corner. That's what we need. Patrick with a great assist. That is exactly what we need. League table would take us up to 12th if we can win this game. Let's just stay structured. I don't know what's going on here. We don't want to get counter-attacked. I said structured. Okay, well out, lads. Well out. That's positive. It's positive. Carlson wins it. Patrick. Now Nguet. Playing on the left for the first time this season. We just felt we had to play Gyökeres on that right side because you can see what he can do. Johan Anderson spreads it to Nguet. Carlson, what a ball that is to Guetta. And Patrick. Ooh. Patrick with his, 1 or 2 goals this season? It's not enough. It's really not enough. That's why we started thinking to play him on the left, because we, a bit worried about his, his goal scoring ability, really. Although he's a class player, he's just not getting enough goals. But he's made a good start here with an assist. And OIS lead 1-0. OIS injured. Patrick has taken an injury and will have to go off. And we've had so many injuries this season as well. It's been a real issue for us. Patrick is going to have to go off. Who are we going to put on? We've got Lucas Fernandez or Leonard Plana. It's a tough decision because both of them, to be honest, have been pretty crap. But I'm going to... I wish we could do an instant poll on this and let you guys comment. I'm going to give it to Lucas Fernandez. I know a lot of people have left comments saying they don't rate him as a striker. And I don't personally really rate him as a striker, to be honest. This is going to be his chance to redeem himself. Can he be the man to help OIS stay up? Seem to be doing all right in midfield there. Half time. Players looking motivated. Tell them I know they're capable of even better. Let's just... I need Oppo and Nguet to have a good game. Lucas Fernandez there. Look at him looking nervous. What's he looking nervous for? Just tell him there's no pressure on him. First season, he's come from Brazil. He's not young though. He's not a youngster. This save, Jota Borgson's been all about young players, but Fernandez is a good 25, 26. And here he is, and he's played in Gyökeres. Can he finish it again? Oh, poor finish, really, straight into the keeper's arms. But you can't really blame Gyökeres. It's been really good for us this season. He's come of age. I didn't expect him to be so good. He's a player that Came from Bromma Poikina's academy. I thought, in real life he's at Brighton. He's a real talent. But, I didn't expect him to perform this season based on last season. He was a bit ropey. Anyway, still 1-0. A highly structured game, highly structured counter. We've got Jens Kahoos there starting to look a bit tired in midfield, 68%. We've got Nguet still not performing. I think Nguet as well. Since he got injured, he's not done it since he came back. This is a game that maybe can he improve. Now Kahoos, what a ball that is from Jens Kahoos, the 20-year-old. Lucas Fernandez gives it away. Ruben Gata now with his pace down that left. He gets tackled too much. He's lost the ball. Right, it's time for a change. It's time for Timbo. Timmy Bo Stolt. Let's get him on for Oppa Nguet. A gem of a player, Timbo. Norrköping are sniffing around him, trying to get him in this transfer window. As far as I'm concerned, we do not want to lose Timmy Bo. It's been a lot better this season. Came into the team, now he's keeping Nguet out. Here's Carson. Now here's Fernandez. Look at that. What is that? It's about 15 yards wide. He's just not an out-and-out striker, is he? I'm tempted to take him off, but Degerfors are in here, and Keyboom, a valuable save. I'm just worried about what... Keyboom's done well again. I'm worried about the chances we're missing. We need to hang on here. Kahoos now, well played. To Gyökeres, and he's pinged it forward. It's a bit of a wild pass, and Degerfors are on it now with Victorson in midfield and Jonathan Levy, the man we tried to shut down. And they're coming forward. Not a big fan of this. Can we clear it? Come on, who's going to clear it? It's a powerful shot, but Keyboom held it. 14 minutes to go. Now a corner for Degerfors. Kahoos gets rid of it. And now Gyökeres, there's a counter-attack potentially on here. Can he release it? He's released it to Lena. Down that wing. Christopher Lena's put in a ball and Timmy stole it. Timbo has done it. Timmy stole. Back post. Counter-attack from OIS. And that is exactly what you want to see. Timmy Bo stole off the bench. What a man he is. And he put it in from 6 yards out. Counter-attack from OIS. The structured game has paid off, and that should do it, surely. Can they hang on now? Or even get a third, maybe? Sure, just need that clean sheet now. Let's just pick up the clean sheet. I think it's time for a change. I'm going to bring on Success in Wusu after this passage of play. Lucas Fernandez offside. Yeah, he's not a striker, is he? He's just, as much as he's trying, I don't see a long-term future for him at this club, to be honest. Going to take off Sebastian Carlsen, who's been really good, but I think he needs a bit of a rest. Let's bring our Success in Wusu. Bit of steel in midfield, 10 minutes. And just try and, just hang on for that, 2-0 win. I'll take it all day long. Kahoos, he's taken a free kick, and he's been good today. 7 average. He's getting really tired, but he's really justified his place in this team today. Gamble playing him, but Johan Anderson there as well. It was a gamble playing him. But there's still 3 minutes left, and we've been really poor stamina-wise this season. We've conceded a lot of late goals. So this is not over. And what did I say? It's not over. Teddy Bergqvist. What the hell? What is this marking? We've got 2 minutes. plus stoppage time to hang on now. I'm going to go defensive. Cahoust and Wusu. Stolt Hermansson. It's all over. What a win for OIS. That was massive. Massive win. Massive win. I'm going to go passionate. I don't care. I'm in the dressing room dancing away. Jota Borgson is, jumping in the changing rooms. He's splashing water over the players. This is a huge, huge win for us. Anderson didn't play well, but maybe I should sell him to AIK. Who knows? And Fernandez, look at that, 6.4. He was poor, but I don't care. At this moment in time, Timmy Stolt and Gyökeres, we're out of the relegation zone. Plenty of reasons to be positive. Up to 12th. Well, this is a huge win for us, honestly. I have to say, I was a bit worried that even Jota Borgson might be losing his job. Patrick played well before his injury. That's a bit of a blow. Batista Mendy, 50th career league appearance. Timmy Stoltz, 50th game for OIS. What a man he is. Look at this kid. Timmy Stolt. 4 goals now. Or 5 goals, sorry. 20 years old. What a man he is. He saved the day with his goal. 78th minute off the bench. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing about that win. Yeah. And in terms of the statistics, obviously an assist for Lena. A brilliant cross on the right-hand side from Lena, he's a real unsung hero of this squad, to be honest, Lena, the Frenchman. And Patrick with an assist as well. And just in terms of the match stats, 10 shots each, 4 on target for us, 1 clear-cut chance and 46% possession. We went for the counter-attacking game and it has paid off. And OIS escaped the drop zone. This is a huge win. Huge, huge win. Let's take a look at the table. I mean, we're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. We're still only 2 points ahead of Osters, and we've got really tough games to come. We've got Hammarby and Norrköping next 2 games, so Norrköping is 2nd and Hammarby at 7th. So it's not time for dancing just yet, I suppose. We've still got minus 13 goal difference, but Degerfors, we're now 3 points ahead of them. If we'd lost that game, it would have looked seriously rough for us. So, yeah, I'm delighted, absolutely delighted about that win. Let's see how long Patrick's out for. 7 weeks. Well, that sums up our luck. I mean, with transfer windows open, so we might have to dip into the transfer window on that one. And yeah, we'll do the press conference in a minute. We'll just run you through a couple of things. I told you Ruben Gatta, he's leaving. I told you Anderson is linked with Arsenal. We've brought in some trialists. I'll show you them very quickly. Quentin Vieira. We've looked at all the players. So this is a good tactic on FM. I don't know if you guys ever do this, but we always go through the release lists. And obviously we're in July now, and a lot of the French clubs have released their players. Olympique Lyon he's been released from. So we brought him on trial as a left back, can play centre back. He's not as good as Ruben Gatta. We're looking for the next Ruben Gatta really there, but he's done alright on trial. His attributes aren't great. We brought in a striker as well. We've got Christian Coffey as well. He's come from Monaco reserves. He's on trial. He's done alright for us so far. He's got 4 assists in his games. We've had him for a 4-week trial. Let us know your thoughts on him. He's only 19. Don't really need a left wing at this stage, to be honest. But you've always got to keep your eye open. And then the striker is what we really need. And we've brought in Zakaria Diallo on trial, formerly of Caen. And he's actually scored in goal in Ligue 2 for Caen, Ruben Gatta's destination. So 7.3 is already, 1 goal, one game. He's just come in for a 4-week trial, so we'll have a little look at him as well. I think we do need to maybe sign a striker. I'm not comfortable with, if you look at this list here, Fernandez, not sure about him. Patrick is now out for 8 weeks. Gyökeres, obviously, I want him on the right. Brewster, good player, but we nearly accepted a bid from Oxford. He's got a lot of interest to go on loan, and I think loaning him might be a good idea at this stage of the season. I don't think we can rely on him at this moment in time. Leonard Planner, another one, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's okay. He's got potential, 23, but can we hang our hat on him? Not sure. And Joseph Lindberg, who, by the way, we're still in contract talks with. He's getting a bit cocky, this lad. But look at his statistics. 13 games, 11 goals, 18 goals this season so far. He looks he's developing really well. So, we're still looking at him. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. I'm buzzing that we've won this game. I think that, England are the European champions and OIS are 12th. Things are looking rosy for Jutta Borgsen. Tim Stolt now our top goal scorer. We'll come back for one of these upcoming games. We've got the Swedish Cup coming, so maybe it will either be the Kalmar match, maybe Kalmar away, or Helsingborg away. These are our remaining fixtures. EFK just sacked their manager as well. That's another big bit of news. Gefle also sacked their manager. But unless I get sacked, I don't think I'll be taking any other jobs. I want to see how we do till the end of the season. I want us to stay up and keep building. But as you can see there, first win since Gefle. That was a friendly, obviously, Haugesund. So thanks you for watching this episode. I'm delighted to have brought you a win finally after all these defeats. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself safe and stay at home. Thanks again, guys. And please do like and subscribe, or give it a share as well. If you enjoy it, just give it a retweet, or share it wherever you are on Twitter or Facebook, wherever. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.